Men over 50, let me ask you a simple but powerful question. What if there was one small, often overlooked spot on your body that could trigger a warm rush of fresh blood to your most intimate areas? What if giving that spot the right kind of attention could restore sensitivity, reignite natural responsiveness, and help you wake up feeling more like the man you were 15 or even 20 years ago? And before you jump to conclusions, it's not located on the shaft. It's not a muscle you can target at the gym. In fact, most men never even think about it. After more than a decade as a urologist, I've watched this one simple routine transform my patients' confidence, circulation, and sexual performance, all using nothing more than a natural oil you can find anywhere. Today, I want to show you exactly how this method works, step by step. You'll see where that spot is, why it's so crucial to male physiology, and how to use castor oil to naturally support erections without pills, pumps, or anything complicated. The details matter. Once you understand what this area controls, and how the tissues respond when stimulated correctly, the whole process becomes clear. By the end of this video, you'll see why castor oil isn't just an old home remedy, it's a tool that can support blood flow, nerve sensitivity, pelvic function, and even hormonal balance. You'll learn how to apply it, how long to massage the area, how often to repeat the routine, and what kind of changes men notice after days and weeks of consistent practice. So, take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's go through this carefully, because it could make a meaningful difference for men who think their best days are behind them. Before we dive into the exact spot and method, let's understand what's happening inside a man's body after 50. Erections aren't simple reflexes, and they're definitely not just about arousal. They're one of the most complex processes your body produces, requiring perfect timing between the brain, hormones, nerves, and blood vessels. When even one part slows down, the system as a whole feels weaker, slower, or less reliable. This decline is gradual, almost invisible at first. Over the years, the blood vessels supplying erectile tissue lose flexibility. They don't open as easily, don't expand as wide, and can't deliver the same strong rush of blood. Even when blood does reach its destination, the ability to trap it inside the erectile chambers can weaken. At the same time, testosterone, your body's engine for desire, energy, and tissue health, begins to decline. This drop affects mood, drive, stamina, and the quality of erections. Then there are the nerve endings, tiny, sensitive fibers that used to fire instantly. Over time, they can dull. The same touch that once sparked instant arousal now feels muted or delayed. And we can't forget the pelvic floor, the deep muscles acting as a natural clamp to help maintain firmness. With age, these muscles weaken, which can cause erections to fade sooner than desired. It's at this point that many men start to lose hope, thinking, maybe this is just aging, nothing I can do. But that's far from the truth. Even past 50, your body retains remarkable capacity to recover. By targeting the right structures, the blood vessels, nerves, and pelvic muscles, you can restore vitality and feel like your body is rewinding the clock. This is exactly where castor oil comes in, a surprisingly powerful tool most men haven't even considered. Now, let's talk about castor oil. This isn't just any household oil. Its unique chemistry makes it incredibly beneficial for male sexual health. The key ingredient, ricinoleic acid, gives castor oil anti-inflammatory, circulation-boosting, and tissue-soothing properties. That's why castor oil has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, applied to sore joints, tight muscles, sluggish organs, and damaged skin. It penetrates deep into tissues, not just the surface, a property that makes it especially effective for male sexual function. As men age, hidden inflammation builds, tissues stiffen, nerves become less responsive, and circulation slows. Castor oil helps counteract these changes. It calms internal irritation in the pelvic region, relaxes tight muscles restricting blood flow, supports better circulation by helping vessels open more easily, and even assists the lymphatic system, your body's internal cleaning crew, in removing waste that slows tissue health. When you apply castor oil to the areas that influence erections, You're not just moisturizing the skin, you're delivering compounds deep into the muscles, vessels, and nerves that control performance. Many men report a soothing warmth, a sense that tension they weren't even aware of is slowly releasing. The oil helps blood flow more freely, nourishes delicate nerve endings that may have gone quiet, and softens tight areas over time. The effects aren't sudden or artificial. They're gradual, natural, and feel like your body is remembering how to function properly. Castor oil penetrates into the pelvic floor muscles, blood vessels, and nerve pathways essential for erections. Tight or overworked muscles start to release, allowing blood to flow more efficiently. When vessels relax and open, oxygen-rich blood reaches erectile tissues more easily. Many men don't realize this is crucial. Erections depend on both filling and maintaining pressure, and stiff vessels make that difficult. Castor oil also revitalizes nerves, which often lose sensitivity with age. Signals from touch or arousal that once fired instantly can slow down or weaken. Applying castor oil nourishes these nerve endings, helping them wake up again. Men describe it as a gentle awakening, a quiet switch turning back on after years of underuse. When muscles soften, vessels open, and nerves reactivate, you create the perfect environment for stronger, more reliable erections naturally and gradually, without pills or sudden jolts. Many men notice subtle but meaningful changes: warmth or fullness in the pelvic area, tingling sensations they haven't felt in years. These aren't dramatic effects but signals that tissues are responding. When combined with the specific spot I'm about to reveal, the area controlling nerve signals, blood flow, and muscles responsible for firmness, the results become even more noticeable. That spot is the perineum, the soft, slightly muscular area between the scrotum and the anus. It may seem insignificant, but beneath the surface lies one of the most important control hubs for male sexual performance. Right here sits the bulbospongiosus muscle, acting like a natural clamp. When strong and responsive, it traps blood inside the penis, helping you maintain firmness. When weak or tight, blood escapes quickly, and erections fade sooner than desired. Also running through this region are branches of the pudendal nerve, responsible for transmitting arousal and pleasure signals from the genitals to the brain. As men age, these nerve pathways can slow down, dulling sensation. Massaging the perineum with castor oil nourishes and reactivates these nerves, restoring sensitivity. And the pudendal artery, supplying oxygen-rich blood to erectile tissue, passes right through here. Supporting circulation in this spot ensures the vessels open fully, delivering a stronger, healthier flow when needed. This combination, muscle, nerve, and artery concentrated in a single area, is what makes the perineum so powerful. Applying castor oil here influences the structures controlling firmness, sensitivity, and performance directly. Next, I'll guide you step by step on how to use castor oil on this spot for maximum effect. Using castor oil on the perineum is simple, but it requires careful attention to detail for the best results. The first step is crucial: make sure the area is clean and completely dry. Any moisture, soap residue, or sweat can prevent the oil from absorbing fully, and deep absorption is what makes this technique effective. Once the area is ready, take about a teaspoon of pure, cold-pressed castor oil. Cold-pressed is important because it preserves the natural compounds, especially ricinoleic acid, that help muscles relax, blood vessels open, and nerves awaken. Before applying, warm the oil slightly. You don't need it hot, just comfortably warm. Rub it between your palms for 10 to 15 seconds, or place the teaspoon in a small bowl of warm water for a minute. The warmth helps the oil spread easily and encourages deeper tissue penetration. Next, find a comfortable position where you can reach the perineum without straining. Many men prefer reclining, lying on their side, or elevating one leg slightly. The goal is relaxation, because tension in the body limits circulation and tissue responsiveness. Once comfortable, begin massaging the oil into the perineum with slow, steady, gentle, but firm movements. You're not pressing hard or poking. Think of it as coaxing the tissue to release tension while accepting nourishment. Use small circular motions or gentle upward strokes to cover the entire area between the scrotum and anus. Take at least 2 to 3 minutes, or longer if you can. The slower and more mindful the massage, the more the pelvic floor muscles respond. Many men find that syncing the massage with their breathing, slow inhale, slow exhale, helps the body release hidden tension. For an extra boost, apply a warm compress or a folded towel soaked in warm water over the area once the massage is complete. Leave it in place for 10 to 15 minutes. The combination of heat and castor oil enhances absorption, allowing the compounds to reach deeper tissues and stimulate circulation even more effectively. You may feel a gentle spreading warmth in the pelvic region, a positive sign that blood flow is increasing and tissues are responding. The best time to do this routine is in the evening. Your body naturally relaxes toward the end of the day, and keeping the area calm overnight allows the oil to absorb fully without interruption. Consistency is key. After just a few days, men often notice subtle but meaningful changes, a gentle warmth, tingling sensations, or a sense of aliveness in the pelvic area that wasn't there before. Over the course of 2 to 4 weeks, these subtle changes build into tangible improvements. Morning erections may feel firmer, the ability to maintain an erection becomes more reliable, and sensitivity feels sharper and more connected. Unlike pills, this approach works gradually, rebuilding natural pathways and retraining your tissues to perform without external interference. Unexpected benefits also emerge. Some men notice their pelvic floor feels lighter and more relaxed during the day. Others experience reduced tension in the lower back, thanks to the close connection between pelvic and core muscles. Improved urinary control is another common report. Bladder strength feels better, and nighttime trips to the bathroom may decrease. Every man responds at his own pace, and that's perfectly normal. What matters most is regular practice and patience. Supporting this routine from the inside enhances its effectiveness. Hydration is essential. Hydrated tissues respond better, and blood flows more freely. Diet plays a role too. Foods rich in nitrates, like dark leafy greens and beets, boost nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels expand. Pair these with healthy fats, such as salmon, walnuts, and olive oil, to support hormone production and vascular health. Strengthening the pelvic floor is also important. Targeted exercises, like Kegels, rebuild the muscles that trap blood inside the penis, helping you stay firm longer. Focus on slow, controlled contractions that balance strength and relaxation. Combining these exercises with castor oil massage multiplies the benefits, reinforcing both muscular and circulatory health. Finally, managing stress cannot be ignored. Tension triggers hormones that constrict blood vessels and limit arousal. Small daily habits, slow walks, stretching, mindful breathing, or quiet reflection dramatically improve performance when paired with this routine. Safety and quality matter. Choose pure, cold-pressed castor oil, ideally organic, and avoid blends with fragrances or preservatives. These additives can irritate sensitive skin in the perineum. Never apply oil to broken, inflamed, or sore areas. If you have hemorrhoids, cuts, or rashes, let the skin heal first. Remember, a teaspoon is sufficient. Over-applying won't accelerate results. Pay attention to your body. Sharp pain, burning, or unusual discomfort signals you should stop. If you experience persistent pelvic pain, sudden changes in erectile strength, or new urinary symptoms, consult a doctor. And if you're taking medications for blood pressure, heart disease, or circulation, inform your healthcare provider before starting this or any new routine. These precautions ensure safety while maximizing the benefits. Let's take a moment to recap why this method works so effectively. Your body remains adaptable even past 50. Circulation, nerve responsiveness, and pelvic muscle strength can all be restored when targeted correctly. Castor oil is the tool that supports this restoration, but it's the combination of proper technique, consistency, and lifestyle support that produces the best results. The first effect men notice is subtle. A warmth in the pelvic area, tingling, or a sense of aliveness signals that tissues are responding. Over weeks, the effect compounds. Erections become firmer and longer lasting, sensitivity improves, and overall confidence rises. This process doesn't force the body. It retrains and nourishes natural function. The perineum is central to this approach. Beneath its surface lies the bulbospongiosus muscle, pudendal nerves, and the pudendal artery. Working on this area strengthens the muscle that traps blood, reawakens nerves responsible for sensation, and supports circulation directly into erectile tissues. The synergy between muscle, nerve, and blood flow is what makes results consistent and sustainable. Combining this massage with supportive habits amplifies the benefits. Hydration ensures blood vessels and tissues remain responsive. Nitric oxide-rich foods like spinach, arugula, and beets promote vascular health. Healthy fats like salmon and olive oil support hormonal function. Pelvic floor exercises maintain muscle strength and stamina. And stress management helps the body release constriction, allowing the circulatory and nervous systems to operate optimally. Men also report indirect benefits. Pelvic relaxation can reduce lower back tension, improve posture, and enhance urinary control. Daily comfort increases, giving a sense of overall well-being. It's not just sexual performance, it's a total system reset, using simple tools and consistent practice. The most important point is patience. This isn't a quick fix or temporary boost. It's a process of restoration, allowing your body to remember what it is capable of. Consistency, proper technique, and supportive habits over time produce lasting results. With just a few minutes each night, you're investing in long-term vitality. This method strengthens, nourishes, and restores the systems that matter most: muscles, nerves, and blood vessels, allowing your body to perform naturally, without artificial enhancements. As you continue this routine, you'll notice the effects becoming more tangible. The warmth and tingling that started as subtle signals now build into real improvements in blood flow, sensitivity, and firmness. Your body begins to respond in a natural rhythm, without the sudden jolt of pills or external devices. This is a gradual, sustainable progression, like retraining the system your body already has. Many men report that their erections feel more dependable, morning arousal becomes more pronounced, and maintaining firmness during intimacy improves. Sensitivity heightens, giving you a more connected and responsive experience. These changes aren't just physical, they have a profound effect on confidence and overall well-being. Feeling in control of your sexual performance often spills over into other areas of life, enhancing mood, energy, and motivation. One of the key advantages of this approach is that it works on multiple levels simultaneously. By massaging the perineum, you're stimulating the bulbospongiosus muscle to trap blood effectively, reactivating the pudendal nerves for sharper sensation, and encouraging the pudendal artery to deliver richer blood flow. Each of these components contributes to stronger, more sustainable erections, creating a synergy that few other methods can match. The addition of supportive lifestyle habits amplifies the benefits. Hydration keeps tissues plump and responsive. Nitric oxide-rich foods, such as spinach, arugula, and beets, help expand blood vessels, while healthy fats like salmon, walnuts, and olive oil support hormone balance. Pelvic floor exercises enhance muscular control, further supporting your ability to maintain firmness. Even small, stress-reducing practices like mindful breathing or a short evening walk can make a noticeable difference, because stress hormones constrict blood vessels and dull arousal signals. The beauty of this method is that it works in harmony with your body. You're not forcing a reaction, you're restoring the natural mechanisms that may have become sluggish over time. Consistency is the secret. A few minutes each evening of focused attention, combined with gentle care for your body through hydration, nutrition, and movement, creates lasting improvement. Over the weeks, you'll likely notice additional perks. The pelvic floor relaxes, which can reduce lower back tension. Urinary control may improve, making bladder management easier and nighttime trips to the bathroom less frequent. Even posture and core stability benefit because the muscles of the pelvic floor connect to other core structures. These indirect advantages reinforce the overall sense of vitality and comfort, helping you feel more capable and energetic throughout the day. it's worth emphasizing that every man's timeline differs. Some experience noticeable improvements within days, while others see gradual results over a few weeks. The key is to stay patient and consistent, respecting your body's natural pace. The long-term payoff is not only stronger, more reliable erections, but also a healthier, more responsive pelvic region and an overall sense of well-being that extends beyond sexual performance. Now, let's tie everything together. Your body, even past 50, is still capable of remarkable adaptation, recovery, and renewal. The changes you've noticed, reduced circulation, weaker erections, diminished sensitivity, are not final. They're signals that your system simply needs better support and targeted care. The castor oil technique we've walked through isn't a miracle pill, a pump, or a quick fix. Its value lies in helping restore the body's natural pathways for strong, dependable erections by improving circulation, calming pelvic tension, and reactivating nerves that may have slowed with age. When paired with healthy daily habits, hydration, a nutrient-rich diet, pelvic floor balance, and stress management, the effects become transformative. Gradually, your body relearns how to function optimally, erections improve, sensitivity sharpens, and overall confidence rises. The process is natural and sustainable because it works with your physiology, not against it. Remember, patience and consistency are essential. This is a gentle, repeated restoration, not a forced or instantaneous change. A few minutes each night, spent mindfully applying castor oil to the perineum, becomes an investment in long-term vitality. Over time, these small actions accumulate, reinforcing healthy circulation, muscular control, and nerve responsiveness. Many men who follow this routine report a quiet, lasting shift in both sexual and general health. The pelvic area feels lighter, more relaxed, and responsive. Blood flow improves, firmness becomes more reliable, and sensitivity returns. Urinary control, core stability, and even posture can see subtle improvement. These benefits ripple across the body, enhancing confidence, energy, and overall quality of life. As you continue, remember the supporting pillars. Maintain hydration, consume foods that support nitric oxide production and hormonal health, perform pelvic floor exercises with focus and control, and manage stress through small, consistent habits. These combined efforts maximize the impact of the castor oil massage, ensuring the results are not temporary but sustainable. Your body still holds incredible potential. It can restore, rebuild, and even surprise you with its capacity for renewal. The tools and techniques we've discussed provide guidance, but the true power comes from your consistency, attention, and care. By giving your body what it needs: circulation, nourishment, relaxation, you unlock a level of vitality and responsiveness that many men assume is lost forever. I'm Dr. Mika Hayashi, and my message is simple. Your age does not define your capabilities. With proper care, targeted techniques, and supportive lifestyle choices, you can experience stronger, more satisfying erections and a renewed sense of confidence. Take a few minutes each day to invest in your body's natural systems. Support it from the inside and the outside. Pay attention, be patient, and trust its remarkable ability to restore itself. If you're ready to take control of your sexual health and reclaim your vitality, start this simple castor oil routine tonight. Commit to consistency, follow the steps carefully, and combine them with supportive habits. Watch your body respond, and rediscover the strength, sensitivity, and confidence you thought was behind you. Don't wait, your best days can still be ahead.